Good evening, everyone. The National Weather Service has issued a winter weather advisory for our counties north of Interstate 70. This isn't in effect just yet. It's going to take effect tomorrow at noon and will continue until 12 a.m. Sunday, so midnight as we get Saturday night into Sunday morning. It's because we're expecting snow to make its way into central Illinois. We've been running behind with our snow total so far, but we may be changing that here as we get into this next few weeks. We have a weather pattern that's shifting across the area, so a first round of snow coming in here tomorrow afternoon and another chance coming in on Monday. So again, we're tracking the snow as we get into Saturday, but that's not the only bout of wintry weather that's on the way for central Illinois. Also tracking sub-zero wind chills to finish out the weekend. And then we have a string of frigid days. As I mentioned earlier in the show, I don't have temperatures making it back above freezing after today for at least the next week. So we have some very cold weather making its way into central Illinois, and once it arrives, it's set to stay for quite some time. So temperatures right now, we're still making it in the 30s in Charleston, Effingham, and Robinson. 28 right now in Champaign, 29 in Paris, but when you factor in the wind, already feeling colder than that out there. Wind chill of 18 in Decatur, feeling like 15 in Champaign, and it feels like 20 if you're headed out the door in Charleston this evening. The satellite radar is still clear this evening. There are a little bit of cloud cover and maybe a few flurries right across our southwestern counties, southern Shelby County into Effingham County. But for the most part, we're expecting partly cloudy skies overnight. So we're not going to have any issues this evening. Here you can see those flurries down across our southwestern areas. But again, for the most part, going to be quiet this evening. It's not until we get into the daytime tomorrow that we start seeing those chances for snow pick up. And even if you have any plans tomorrow morning, they're going to be okay. Here's Futurecast for tomorrow morning at 8, and you can see we'll maybe even start the weekend with a little bit of sunshine. That'll quickly change those. We get into the afternoon, we'll start to see the cloud cover come out ahead of this snow chance. Then as we get into the afternoon, it starts to overspread the area. Here we are at 6 o'clock in the evening, snow showers all across central Illinois. This will be a fairly quick moving system though. We put this into motion. By the time we get to 9, it's already making its way towards the I-57 corridor, the back edge that is. And then as we get towards midnight, most of that snow has already cleared out of the area. So it is going to make for some potentially slick conditions as we get into tomorrow afternoon. But again, it's mostly a Saturday afternoon through the evening event. 1 to 3 inches of snow pretty much area wide across central Illinois with those higher totals, best chances to see 2 to 3 inches north of Interstate 70 in that advisory area. That will be enough to make roads potentially become slick. So if you're headed out tomorrow, check gettingaroundillinois.com. They'll update those road conditions for you there. Now the other story, of course, is going to be the cold weather that comes in behind the snow. This is your 4x4 forecast showing you what it's going to feel like Sunday morning. Look at that. Wind chills negative 15 in Cowden, negative 18 up in Decatur, potentially as low as negative 20 for places like Rantoul and Danville. So it's going to be a very cold start to Sunday morning. If you're headed out to church, be sure to bundle up. You're definitely going to need multiple layers with that wind out there. Going to feel very cold, and we'll have overnight lows dipping down into the single digits. So actual air temperature is going to be cold. And of course, wind chills even colder than that. And unfortunately, this weather pattern is just going to hang around. We're going to be seeing these frigid conditions for a while thanks to a weather pattern. We've got that cold air coming in out of Canada. So this is Sunday morning. Fortunately, we're dodging the bullet. It's not going to get quite as cold as we had thought earlier in the week. Core of that cold air staying up to the north. But look, as we get into next week, this cold air continues just to linger right across central Illinois. And then as we look in towards Friday of next week, another surge is making its way across the Great Plains. So we're looking at temperatures plunging even colder than they will be this coming week as we get towards the end of next week. Before tonight, down to 15 degrees, so already cold, but that's going to be daytime highs later on in the week. Cold and breezy, again, winds gusting up to 25 miles an hour. Then for Saturday, 25 degrees with the snow showers coming in the afternoon. Again, the first half of the day going to be dry. As we look at the next 7 days, highs only making it into the teens on Sunday. Another chance of snow comes in here on Monday. Check out those overnight lows, single digits every night, 0 Wednesday night, negative 2 Thursday night. That's when that second bout of cold air comes in, dropping our highs down into the single digits next Friday. And unfortunately, the 8 to 14 day outlook also features a good chance of below average temperatures all across the region. So we're looking at a colder than normal weather pattern setting up across central Illinois for it looks like a good chunk of February.